Did you know about beeswax wraps?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
No, and it's funny now I see them, like I'll see them at the health food store, I go, oh, I made one of them. Well, I wrapped my sandwich in the thing that I created at a workshop, which is really lovely. Yeah, and I suppose that I have noticed that we're not using the cling wrap as much, because both Siggy and I did one, and we did a couple of spares as well, and I just wiped them, and I don't know, so we're using those instead, and we didn't have them before. So that's
Also, I'd seen these in the shops and they were so expensive. I just thought, what, like $35 for a big one, and I'm like, I'm not going to buy one of them. And I didn't really know what they were about or how to use them. And just went away going just excited by the fact that I'd made something beautiful and I could wrap my lunch in it.
I made a couple, and the more I used them, the more I realized that they had like heaps more like uses than just wrapping things up. Like because the beeswax smell, it never really goes away. I actually keep one in my bag all the time as like a fragrancer to make my bag smell nice.
Okay.
And no joke, it's still in my bag right now. I don't use glider wrap anywhere near as much as I used to, but it's not really that much of a change. You can get used to wrapping the stuff in the beeswax so easily, and it's like barely even a change on your life, but it's a massive change on society and other stuff. And I don't know, it's just like that tiny little step kind of made the world a little bit of a better place.
My friends at school mainly ask me where they can get them and how they can get them. And it's really good because I think they're all really keen on using it. But whenever I get them, I'd never see them bring it back.
Yeah, I think the main thing for me was just that I just didn't plan. I actually didn't think I was that bad at it, and came away and just went, my God, I'm terrible at it. And I didn't realise how not good at waste, like managing my waste, I was, because I always thought about it on the big scale, not on the individual scale so much. I thought I was doing what I needed to do on an individual scale. What I realised is it's better if I serve up my kids' meals, because what they do is they put way too much on and then waste it. So it was much more about the big personal benefit for me was the planning.
I was at this table with these ladies and I'm like, so how do you your meal plan? Because if you do it for 7 days, it just doesn't work, and then you end up with excess and the food all gets wasted and you can't cook it because you have to go out on Wednesday night. And they all laughed at me, these little old ladies all laughed at me, and I'm like, why are you laughing at me? And they're like, oh honey, it's 5 days, you plan for 5 days, the other 2 days are just whatever's left. And I just went, what? I've never told me.
But there you say, you're almost saving 2 days worth of meals. And I used to think, because you're taking it for lunch the next day or whatever, that was the role of leftovers. I never actually thought that leftovers could be 2 dinners.
I don't think we've got very many done in this workshop here, but in Goulburn and Queanbeyan we printed a lot of these prints. So they are out there and about in the form of food wraps. Anyway, so I'd like to present this to, I'll give it to Auntie Janie on behalf of the Black Cockatoos.
Thank you so much, Garry. We'll put this to really good use. And probably go on those bags, it's going to go all over the world.
Fantastic. Yes. All right.
knew there was that much chocolate in a dumpster, I would go get it.